Blimba Chicken Charmaine Mkhethwa AKMK and a whole bunch of other AKAs. The Sobering Podcast, Season 4, Episode something, my niggas.
Everybody sanitize.
I think it's 7.
I mean, you hit the sanitized vibes. You gotta establish the sanitize.
Sanitization.
Sanitization.
I'll wait.
And by the way, it's Lil Fred, AKA cleanliness is next to godliness. Stay COVID free, COVID relief. What's good?
You dig?
You to a fit too?
Just before we go into, should I leave it here?
No, you can put it down, bro.
Oh, thank you.
And we've got a very, very special guest here. You know, a father to a lot of your guys' fashion choices, style choices. You know,
Lingo,
a linguistic maverick.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. A creative in every shape and form, you know what I mean? He's about to release the street version of the Rosetta Stone for his language, you know? You know what I mean? The weatherman with the degrees Celsius, degrees Fahrenheit, and all of that jazz. Give it up for 45 degrees.
It's true. Thank you.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
Hey, man, we
living,
phenomenal.
man.
just keeping healthy, bro. Just keeping healthy.
Delicious vibes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So,
I feel like just by us being healthy and being here is just like a blessing. You know?
All the way.
Because it's like there's a lot of people just like fighting for their lives, you know. So
Hey, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
So
It's
I'm happy
facts.
to be here too.
Oh, man.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure if you're so familiar with like the format of the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we basically discuss everything that's happening in local hip hop, and then get into knowing our guest even more for everybody listening and everybody watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, there hasn't been much happening, right?
Yeah, the lockdown.
There was stuff happening though, but it hasn't
Saucy
been much.
stuff.
I mean, it's stuff, man. Shit's happening, you know.
Like I know from our end, the dope thing is like, you know, the hotline went off. You know what I mean?
Shout out to everybody sending those texts on WhatsApp. You know?
Shout out to sending the text on WhatsApp. You know what I mean? The hotline is.
Do you want to give a couple of shout outs out there?
Yeah, it's definitely present.
I don't know if you have their names, but you know.
You know, so I'm
083. Shout out.
The whole network.
Imagine, dog.
Unless you got the name saved.
Yo, we got some people, man. Shout out SQ. I think that's how you say it, or either S or SQ. It's spelled ESQUE. So shout out to him, and he basically thinks that Mkhethwa has an agenda towards Casper.
Do you?
I can tell you this for free. I really don't.
Okay.
Shout out to Casper, new father to be, you know.
Yeah. Shout out to Casper. Mapulana, shout out to Mapulana.
I'd be remiss not to even ask. Do you still have an issue with Casper?
Wait, we're getting there. I mean, that's the
No,
vibes,
I thought of
bro.
asking as well, but I'm like, yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
You gonna
Alright, cool. This is the hotline rundown.
to all the vibes. This is the hotline rundown. You know what I mean? Yo, shout out to Leshonolo. You know, and then shout out to Only Ketsi. Yo, they sending music as well, so that's really, really dope. And some of the music you can actually check out on.
Did you hear any of the music?
Yeah, I listened to
Do
some.
you mess with it?
Yeah, some of the stuff is really good. You
That's
know?
it.
Some of the stuff has actually made it onto the playlist, yo.
Dope.
And shout out to Alessandro. And Alessandro also sent a dope voice note, and he just wants to say, yo, he's giving a shout out to Madlera, saying Madlera must just put out the music because you can't find a lot of his music on the streaming platforms, which is true.
Yeah.
Madlera, put them joints on DSPs, dog.
Yeah.
We want them. We want them. We want them. We want 19XX on DSPs, bro.
Do you just want to give them the number before we move on?
Definitely. I wish I knew it off the top of my head, but you know the
06. I lost it this time. I used to know it, but yeah.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, 06.
063
Yeah.
172
Yeah.
3665.
Yeah.
063 063 172 3665. Those are the vibes, yo. Shout out to the sobering hotline. Yo, so now we got 45
Come with the heat.
Come with the heat.
So
Life
many
was
lies.
never the same.
Yes, sir.
Didi Monsta.
You did.
There's so many aliases. Does any alias have like a particular persona?
Yeah, definitely. For sure.
Yeah. And what are those? What does Didi Monsta do? What does Life Was Never the Same do? And what does 45 do?
Okay, so with Didi Monsta, it's like it's more like the fashion, you know, more. Yeah, I would say more fashion, more crazier, you know. Yeah, more crazy, more. It's like it's not really like two different people.
Yeah.
You know, but with 45, it's like the temperature, you know, the music.
Yeah.
Aligning with the fashion, you know. So that's where Didi Monsta meets 45.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's a balance between both.
They still both fly niggas.
Yeah, they still
they
both fly.
definitely
I mean, Didi Monsta has 45 to really, you know, to drip out. you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then in terms of Life Was Never the Same, or was that just the handle?
Okay, Life Was Never the Same. It was pretty much like a, well, not really a slogan, but I was just like, I was kind of like mad, you know. I was like, yo, man, when this name came to my head, I was like, it was like 2014.
Yeah.
And I think like I saw like a bunch of like the old school cats. They were like getting seated product, you know, and like just the vibes, like, you know.
Yeah.
And they were getting like invited to like all the
Gigs.
all the like cool stuff, you know,
Yeah.
like your first for Thursday or Wednesdays. You remember like those parties?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just like, nah, man, like I just gotta like really go like crazy.
Yeah.
And then I was just like,
Were you out of high school 2014?
yes, sir, ski. Yeah, I was out of high school. We met like 2012.
Yeah, I was 2012 when you met.
2012,
Yeah. When was your last year of high school?
2013.
Oh, yeah, man. We met, I was the same time I met Nokan, that's when I
Ghana
met
Windows,
Didi.
yeah.
I think first you met me first.
I met you first, yeah. You
Pretoria times.
PCA days.
Yeah, definitely. It was working. I know it was a Cheshire Boogaloo's, one of the two at the time.
I think it was Shasha, definitely.
Yeah, it must have been Shasha.
Because I was looking for them J's. And
Yeah,
you're like,
I remember. And I know, like when looking at Didi Bang, I was like, yo, man, please put those joints away from me, man, you know?
Yeah, it was like that.
And now,
man,
like, to
real.
see him like this, now he doesn't even have to wait in line, you know?
Full circle.
You know?
Full circle.
Things like that.
What is the full circle gone?
I know. I am. So, but like, it's, like, I know, like, after like 20, like, after that, I moved to Cape Town, and then you moved to Josie and whatnot. But then just from a distance, like, seeing you grow, like, I'm like, yeah, man, that's
the vibe.
That's the vibe. That's the whole,
That's
like,
what's up.
Yeah.
that's
I appreciate
you know, like,
it,
even from a distance, like, just like you guys, Nogan and them, like, you guys make me happy I knew you as kids.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me?
Yeah,
so,
for
like,
you.
seeing you niggas like this, just like, yo, man.
Yeah. But I feel like we bumped so many times in Josie, and your vibes were always good vibes, and you're like, yo.
Of course, man, I love you, my nigga.
But I mean, all I mean is like, every time we bumped, it was like good vibes. Do you get what I'm
All
saying?
the time. It'll forever be, my nigga.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you niggas are my niggas. Like, you
Say
know.
less.
Yo, man, that's
Yeah,
hot.
man.
That's some heartfelt
Yeah.
vibes.
That's a hard vibes.
Yeah, I know, it's like, you
That's
know,
a
like,
moment
also,
right there.
But I also feel like there's nothing like really, really wrong with like somebody just being honest and being
Yeah,
It's perfect.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
perfect.
yeah. There's
And
nothing
also,
definitely wrong. That's,
like
that's
a
the
whole
place
bunch
for
of
that.
people, they want to like, when you see young people who, like, not even coming under you, like, who came after you doing certain things, you almost just want to keep them here. Like, it was nice, like, to see them, like, even from a distance, like, doing what they do.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
Ish, I see you out there, you with whoever and
Yeah.
whoever, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Say less.
You feel me?
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
You feel
I
me?
think like with our exposure to Didi Monsta, I think Kito and I think it was like through Stilo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know
Stilo,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like we saw you hanging a lot with Stilo, and I wondered like how that relationship came about, and how you guys are doing now, because like then we were just like, yo, this dude look like Travis Scott. We always used to call him
Travis Scott. Yeah.
You never said much.
You never said much, but the drip was number one. The drip was phenomenally crazy. Like, was
Always
out this
been.
world, you know what I mean?
appreciate it.
And I mean, the hair was also crazy, you know what I mean? And then, but I just always saw you rolling a lot with Stilo. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
almost like, my introduction to you was through Stilo, and I was
100%.
wondering how that friendship, partnership, brotherhood, how that came about, and how you guys are doing now.
Okay, so how our friendship came about was I was actually, because like me, like in the gang, we used to have this gang called Vinny Boys.
Vinny Boys,
where
yeah.
we used to like
we
dress
heard
up.
about that.
Yeah, where we used to like dress up and stuff like that, you know. So when I really fell in love with like style, I was willing to do anything. Do you get what I'm saying? Like to get like the best pieces, you know.
Yeah.
Even if I had to like kind of like starve myself, I was selling sweets in high school, you know, just to
Yeah.
make sure, like, you know, just not depending on my parents, but like I also want to be like the best guy.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And not in a way of a competition to anybody. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just like, so there was a day I was looking for Supreme. And,
I remember it, yeah.
and they were like, yeah, so like we in high school, we're talking as kids, and then like I think I was speaking to, I don't remember if I was speaking to Dodo, but I was like, yo, then somebody mentioned dope stores. Somehow,
Yeah.
somebody said, yo, go to dope store, you should get some Supreme there. Do you get what I'm saying? All right, bro. I'm like, man, first time going to Joburg, catching a train, like it was exam times. I think I was like in grade.
Damn, that's like
11.
90s talk, yo. Catching the train to But it was the
Joburg.
Gautrain.
Oh, it was a Gautrain. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the Gautrain.
This was 2010.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so caught a Gautrain. I went to, caught a Gautrain, and then I got off at Park Station. I asked for directions.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really know. They were like Commissioner Street, that's where the store is.
Yeah.
Because then it was more like you had kind of had to ask people for like directions.
yeah.
It's not like now.
GPS game was like,
I remember those times.
Yeah, you kind of have to ask. So, like, luckily, like, the people that asked were like, yo, dope store. All right. It was when dope store was still popping, you know, when they were doing, like, crazy stuff.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So, but I wasn't even following dope store, like, in that type of sense. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't, like, on Tumblr, like how everybody was on Tumblr, because I think I didn't even have a phone at that time. Like, I
Yeah,
didn't
because
have-
Tumblr was crazy that
Yeah,
time.
Tumblr was that.
No,
that,
like,
was, that was the age. Yeah.
Yeah. It was the ish. Like
Yeah.
I jumped on Tumblr like not too much.
Yeah.
But I think it was also good that I wasn't
It's
like,
a- yeah.
like there was an influence, obviously, because Supreme, you saw Supreme on Tumblr before.
Yeah.
You know, like you kind of had like the knowledge about like the brand
Yeah.
and stuff like that. You know, just like how the product was placed. You know.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, so, okay, fast forward, you know. I get to those stores, so I go inside. I'm like, yo, bro. Then this homie, I can't remember his name, bro. But like, I was like, yo, bro, can I get Supreme? He was like, man, are you mad? You can't get
I was about to say, like, I know dope stores holding that shit.
Nah, he was like really honest. He was like, yo, bro, like, you can't get Supreme right here, man. Like, that, forget it. But it's like, yo, bro, but I have a homie.
Yeah.
Like, he's making like some crazy shit. Like, I think Stilo just dropped like the 5 panels, the water 5
Yeah,
panels.
the water joints. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, yo, man, maybe you could talk to him. So when I go outside, like, I see this bro, hey, now Stilo's coming through with like some crazy drip. Do you get what I'm saying? You know? I mean, I love drip, and it's like, I told him like, yo, man, and then we started speaking. Then I was like, yo, man, I'm going to this event, and I was like looking into buying like clothes. And then he was like, yeah. And then the pants that he was wearing, like right there, I was like, yo, let me buy those pants from you, you know? And then we took a taxi, we went to his house, like a taxi, not cab.
Yeah.
Like, that's how long ago it was, man. When Stilo was still like, you know, catching
chocolate.
taxi.
When I met him when it was still chocolate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went to his crib. I got some water tops, and just like the energy that like water represented. You know what I'm saying? Like strive. You know, just like what the brand really represented. You know, like the energy put into it. Like there was energy put into those clothes, and you could like kind of feel it. Because it was like, there was a time that like water was like everything.
Yeah.
In terms of like, it was, not everybody had it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So that's how like means like, cause like I would just like my wardrobe was like water. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like head to toe, I was like really representing water.
Yeah.
But I wasn't getting any product for free. Do you get what I'm saying? I was still like spending my own cash, saving up. You know, because it's just like, yo, I just want to be the best, you know,
Yeah.
and I might just drip up. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So that's how we met him. But I feel like once he became like Stilo, do you get what I'm saying? He became like a different homie. Like in a way that like, I don't know, man. Maybe he wanted to, like, how can I put, like, he wasn't the same bro that I kind of met at first when it was like, obviously like kind of about like style, like, just the way he used to push the vision, do you get what I'm saying? I really like fuck with like how he was kind of moving, like, you know, just like his energy, like, you know, like this dude is out here making clothes, you get what I'm saying? This is crazy, like crazy drip, you know, dope energy vibes, you know, yeah, man. Yeah, but I just didn't like how he became. Like he became Stilo, he became a rapper. You know? I feel like when he became a rapper, he kind of became arrogant in a way.
I mean, he's always been a rapper. Like Chalk, like was also like rapping at some point. He had the Lean mixtape.
Oh
like,
yeah, I remember. No, I'm saying like he was rapping, but I think like his whole direction was like, I'm talking about like maybe like personality, like his whole direction, like, you know, like kind of changed. You get what I'm saying? Because now maybe it's like too under pressure, you know, to, you know, he's also like in a group where there's rappers. So now the competition is like crazier, you know? So I feel like what ended up happening was, so Stilo introduced me to the like Boys and Bucks. Like first time I met like the gang was, we went to Cape Town to the Boys and Bucks versus, what's that? Cash Time. Yeah, that was the first time that I actually relaxed with the homies. And it's like, even when I was relaxing with the homies, they were like, yo, this guy is crazy. Where did you get this guy? You know, like a lot of people like wanted to know like who's this guy? You know what I'm saying? And I didn't talk too much, you know. I was just like doing like crazy stuff like with the clothes or you get what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So like he was like a guy that I really looked up to. But I just feel like his decisions were like never, do you get what I'm saying? I feel like even if we have differences, like you must still like respect me, do you get what I'm saying? You can't be mad because I want to go hang with somebody else. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, let me just give an example, like, 1, 2, 3, you guys are boys, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. He doesn't matter who introduced whoever to who. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you start treating your homie like he's little, like he's nothing, like disrespecting him, like I don't have the time to like go fight. Do you get what I'm saying? Or like I'm needing of a friendship. If like there's somebody like that's really trying to vibe with me and like, you know, just be homies.
Yeah, you do that.
Because I never wanted anything from him. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's not like I was riding with him for any wave. I just genuinely like fucked with his vision. You get what I'm saying? For the person that he stood for. Do you get what I'm saying? Like the water, the striving, the drip. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why I haven't changed. Like, that's me. You get what I'm saying? Like the drip, the lifestyle. You know, like easy vibes. Do you get what I'm saying?
Big facts.
So for me, it's just like, okay, cool. You guys could have a problem as homies, whatever. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now you guys, it's kind of like you're gonna drag me because you're not boys with Maloons, and I want to hang with Maloons. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't drag me for that. Do you get what I'm saying? If I did, whoever I want to hang with, I can kind of hang with. Do you get what I'm saying?
Damn, Didi.
I'm an
I
adult.
ain't gonna hold you, bro. You just went deep, bro.
No, but I'm just saying, like, in terms of, like, we adults, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, like, you must respect, like, your homie. If your homie doesn't want to chill with you, he doesn't want to chill with you. He doesn't really owe you anything. Do you get what I'm saying?
I hear
Like
you.
in this life, I feel like a lot of people think, like, yo, that guy owes me. Like, nobody owes you anything. It was part of the destiny that, like, you were going to meet that guy.
Yeah.
And if you guys are not also homies, like, there's a reason for that. Do you get what I'm saying?
I hear you.
That's why you guys are not vibing anymore. Because I feel like I'm gonna speak about Maloons. Like me and Maloons have had fallouts.
Yeah.
But because like I know his heart, he knows my heart. Like we like homies. Do you get what I'm saying? And
So let me take it a step further. What is it gonna take for you to be back cool? Because you sound like you're not cool right now.
Yeah, because to be honest with you, I remember like when we were talking about it right now, like I was just asking from a point of reference. In terms of I know you through Chalk and Stilo. But then now when I rewind back in my mental Rolodex, I remember when Stilo was here a couple of years ago, and he sort of shared the same sentiments.
Yeah.
Well, it was Stilo's sentiment was like, Didi didn't finish the School of Water.
Yeah, didn't finish the School of Water. Something to that effect.
Yeah.
I don't want to paraphrase or say it, but
Yeah.
I just know that there was
There was a
now
rift.
when you're saying it now, I
Yeah.
now remember that he said that there was
There was a rift that
a
happened.
rift. You know what I
think
mean?
Maybe Stilo like sort of had a vision like for how he wanted you to go forth and whatever, and then you just like sort of at some point like veered off.
Yeah.
Like I think
I
to
don't
put it
even-
in context,
I
like
get-
I don't even know if it was like a vision, but like
But-
what I'm trying to say is,
Yeah.
I don't like. You guys are both cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like as individuals,
Yeah.
you guys are both cool.
Yeah, you guys
so,
are good.
Yeah, like it's not even like one needs the other. But what I'm trying to get at is like, what is it gonna take for you guys to be cool again? Because
Yeah.
like it's
Has
like
there
it's like
even-
when
I mean,
let me tell
it's
you let me
like-
tell you from where I'm coming from, because
Yeah.
like I'm coming from when I used to see you when you were younger,
Yeah.
and you were around them, like you brought like a certain vibe and a certain ambience,
and
you know.
and it was a positive one.
Yeah,
you know what I
like-
mean. It's like a very very
Yeah.
positive one. You know what I mean? Because I think Nokano, when he was here as well, was just saying how your energy is positive, and I even
100%.
Yeah, even
100%. Yeah.
Taking it back to there was a random day. I think I mentioned that day even with Nokano. It's like this has nothing to do, but just like how positive you've been, like. There was like a little scrap where somebody
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah,
I
Keith
was there. I
Keith
was there.
some cat
And you were
trying-
like the one that stopped the fight
yeah,
completely.
somebody was trying to scrap with me or
Yeah,
whatever, and
yeah,
you just came through. It's just like, yo,
Yeah,
like,
we're in Newtown. We're
Yeah.
in Newtown. Like, I remember.
it was a boiler room
boiler
vibe. Yeah, it
room
was a
vibe.
boiler
Yeah,
room
yeah,
vibe.
I think
yeah.
I remember.
And even
Yeah.
then, like you came
It
in.
was outside. It was
Yeah.
outside.
And you came in out of nowhere.
Out of
You
nowhere,
weren't
you
even
just
part
like-
of the shit. You were like, yo.
Yeah, you just was like,
you just
yo,
like, yo, relax,
let's-
relax.
let's
you
all
know, and then it
relax.
was like dead.
And
It,
everything,
you know what I'm saying?
and everything, there was
Yeah,
like a
and it was
calming-
dead. It like completely.
calming energy. But like, yeah, so that was always like the energy that I've associated you with.
That's what I'm saying
You
as
know what I
well.
mean? So it's weird when there's like somebody that's like for us, like the introduction to us was through him. You know what I mean? It's like, did you guys have the conversation of you know what, it's cool, we don't have to, you know, be cool and just go our separate ways, or is it just something that's lingering in the air that was caused by an act that
Yeah.
both of you guys didn't really sort out? Has there been an attempt to resolve anything that you guys are disputing?
Yeah, in a way, like there was a time that like we were cool, you know. I was like, yo, what up, you know, what up, yeah, what up. You feel me? Like I was trying to like, you know, but like I said, like the person that he is, you get what I'm saying? And I don't feel like even if we're not homies, it's like not that we need or we don't need one another. There's certain people that you're not gonna be able to live with them. Do you get what I'm saying? You just and it's part of like the destiny. It's like
Yeah, it's
you get
part
what
of
I'm
life,
saying?
I
It's
guess.
like, I don't have anything against him, like, you know.
Oh, that's dope.
But I'm just like, I'm just not gonna be like around people that are gonna go up and down. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like we
Okay.
old for that type of energy. Do you get what
Okay,
I'm saying?
that's
Like,
true.
That's
I can't
quite
be
true.
like not having like Bruce problem because, you know, it's just like, nah, man. Like my energy was never to fight. You get what I'm saying?
True.
My energy was always to help like my homies become whoever they wanted to be. So it's like the same way that like he might have said whatever. It's like I was kind of one of the first cats that like believed in him when nobody believed in him. When like but like I'm not even saying that because I want everybody to know that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just saying
I'm
that
talking in terms
terms
of like fashion wise in his brand.
no, I'm talking about in terms of like him just as a whole, because when he started his career, I was the one that was going to shows with him. Do you get what I'm saying? Just that moral support means like a lot. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's like, that's something that we really take it for lightly. Sometimes people might not give you money, but the moral support and being like, I believe in you. And if there's one person that believes in you, that means a million of people can believe in you. If one person can believe, everybody can believe. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was always my energy. It was like never to like, I didn't care about like anybody's credit. So if I thought you dope, you dope. For me personally. And I was gonna rock with you like that. Like, yo, you dope. Do you get what I'm saying? And for me, he was dope. But until like, you know, like he became a rapper, do you get what I'm saying? So it's
I
like,
hear you.
do you get what I'm saying? It's
It
like,
is what it is. I mean, it's like maturity, you know, like
Yeah.
like you said,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
destiny talk.
Yeah.
Like when it's
Yeah.
there, you know.
Yeah.
But I love the fact that you're saying you're not harboring any hard
No.
feelings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That's
so
beautiful.
That's vibes, you know. So, but like going into like that relationship and a relationship that I admire from afar has always been the one with you and Dodo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You and Windows, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like he also came on here and had like nothing but great things to say, you know. But
Yeah.
but like how did you from your perspective, like how was the relationship? How did that start off?
Who, me and Windows?
Yeah.
Dog. I know Dodo since like he was, because I met Dodo when he was in grade 8. So it was me, Dodo, Don. Do you get what I'm saying? Dodo has always been like a bubbly person. Do you get what I'm saying? He was
That's
like,
an amazing
yo,
guy,
what up,
man.
bro? What up? So he would always like, because I was kind of like focused on the drip. Like he was also doing his own thing. Do you get what I'm saying?
Crazy, yeah.
Because he was going crazy before I was going crazy. So like, Dodo was like a young rock star. Like I feel like everybody wanted to kind of like, you know, his energy, just like how he moved and vibes like that. So he's like really being like a positive person, like, you know, to have like around, you know, and it was just like, let's do this vibe. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like, yeah.
Man, I remember when he told the story, he's like, yo, man, you would like talk like some lingo that nobody knows. Like, nobody knows, bro. You be chilling with him and you be coming up with like,
Yeah. Now I was like a really crazy bro, man. Like with the lingo and bars like that. Yeah. But Dodo's like, he's like a brother. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like, he's seen me on my lows, I've seen him on his lows.
Yeah, he said the same thing. He's like, you guys have been together for like through thick and thin.
through thick and thin. So it's like his family. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, bro.
There's people that are like really, really family,
Yeah.
and it's like even if they do fuck ups, you like he's that uncle that would do a fuck up.
Yeah.
Nobody's like perfect. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So people make mistakes. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's like that. Like I bet. But like, you get what
that's
I'm saying?
dope.
It's never that like it's like he's like his family actually.
That's beautiful.
His family. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
Like has a family member. Like
Yeah.
I'm sorry to track this back. But the time when you were looking for Supreme, did you get it? Because I remember there was a time when you came to show me like, yo, man, look. I got the Supreme 5
oh, yeah. What should it actually?
I'm going to ask you
Was it
controversial. Yeah, was it real?
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
At that time, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was real actually.
Nice.
Like I think I got the 5-panel from Stilo.
Yeah, because I remember that's what you told me, like, yo, man.
Yeah, at that time I remember Stilo was going like, yo,
Crazy.
he'd go international, dog.
Yeah,
Come back with like just a sack full of like
Yeah.
drip. And then we'd go through to his crib and he'd be like, yo,
You come
picking
through with some
shit
Junior
up.
Watanabe.
Yeah.
Came through with some.
Yeah.
Before his shit was like popping inside, dog.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It's like,
That reminds me, there was a time when you were in New York or something.
oh yeah.
Yo, you were living it up that side, bro.
You definitely.
Yo, I forgot about that time, bro.
Definitely.
What was happening there? Like, put me in, like.
Depending, cause like I've been in New York like a couple of times.
Okay.
So
William Nicole, bro.
William Nicholas, young Billboard.
nah, not even in a flexing way. Like first time I went to New York was in 2016.
Even the New York.
Yeah.
You know,
was 2016, you know, like my pops works for like he's a diplomat, so he moved to the States. So there was a December that he was like, yo, you guys could pull up. So that was like my first time like flying to New York. My uncle lives in New York, so my dad lives in DC. So like we were just catching down the train and it was like, you know, like 6 hours. So like New York vibes. you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, first time it was really just like, yo, come see the spot. And then I think second time was, it was more Fashion Week energy. I was like, yo, man, let me...
You look like you were local that time, dog. You look like you were from there, bro.
The gram was
Your grandma's like on fire, bro. Like it wasn't even like tourist shit, dog.
Shut up. Yeah, I don't necessarily like the tourist vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta do like what everybody's like from there is doing. You know what I'm saying? In a way, I wouldn't like necessarily go to like Times Square. Like,
Yeah, because you look like you were like at the basketball courts that side. And
Yeah.
then it was, like, fly people around you, you know what I'm saying?
Even like with the basketball vibes, it was like how I met, like, cause I met this dude and this girl, like through the net. I think Akeem was working for High Snob.
High Snob, yeah.
At that time, and then like he was
Tokyo
like,
Black,
yo,
yeah.
Tokyo Black, yo. And then he was like, yo, bro, we would like to do an article about your brand. You know, we're working on like some articles about like some brands in South Africa, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, I bet, you know, send him some pictures, you know, High Snob. You know, like that, the internet was kind of still about to boom then, you get what I'm saying? hi Snob, and then this girl from the States like follows me, and she's like, yo man, can you, I love your brand. Like we just started having like a random chat, and then she's like, I'm from New York. Whenever you hear, you get what I'm saying? It was like one of those, like, yo, hit me up, and maybe we could do some stuff.
Like an organic
And it was
connect.
like, it was that organic vibe. And I was like, yeah, bet. Let me just make some drip and just test the waters. She was like, I know a homie. He's like a photographer. His name is Chris. You know, and we started just communicating like via the net until like I was like, yo, I'm actually pulling up. And then we couldn't meet 2016. I was only able to meet her like in 2017. And then it was like, yeah, let's just do the shoot. Let's just vibe out, you know.
Nice.
And then from then we just like built like a solid relationship with this dude, Chris, the photographer that I met through this girl, you know.
Yeah.
Like a solid dude, man. They came to South Africa like last year. You know, but like every time, like he shot my collection in 2018, like the whole collection, because I had a pop-up in New York and stuff like that. So, yeah, so he shot like my collection, and it was just like through energy, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not he needs anything from me, I need anything from him. It was just like, okay, let's do a pop-up in New York, 2018, you know, and just like vibes, you know.
That's dope, man.
Damn, that's mad lit. And now you're also collaborating on the music front with like some international people.
Yeah, shout out my brother Supreme Call, you dig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then how did those come about, and how did the music basically travel there, or was it through the fashion as well?
Yeah, it was definitely through the fashion. So how I actually met Supreme Call, I met Supreme Call in 2017 as well. Like when Supreme Call was actually with the photographer when I met them first time when we were doing the shoot at the basketball court. So he was just like, he was really a bubbly person. And it's like, I feel like when once like some people like comfortable with the space, it's like, so he was just like, yo, what up? And I was just like very chilled, and he was like, yo, if you need any help, like I'm here. You know, he was just a very cool person, and he was like, he actually makes music and vibes like that. And I wasn't making music at that time, you know, and he was like, yeah, man, if you want to move around New York, just hit up a brother, you know. And then 2018, when I was down in New York for the pop-up, like he came through, he helped me pack up the clothes, you know, put up the clothes. And we were just like homies like via the internet, but it's like, yo, once I'm in town, you know, we hanging, you know, we vibing. And then he was like, I'll pull up to my crib, because then 2018, I was then making music then. It's like, yo, pull up to my crib. And then I went to his crib, and then we were just vibing out, but like nothing came, you know, out or anything. It was just more than a relationship. And then last year I hit him up and was like, yo, bro, I got this song, you know, they crying, man. I feel like, you know, would be dope, you know, having you, you know, like just to like add to the sound, you know, like, yeah. It's like, then he was like, yo, bro, I'm actually really, really game. I messed with you from day one, you know. So it was like that. Like really, really just like solid energy vibes.
Yeah. And you maintain a lot of like good relationships with people overseas, like in terms of like fashion and whatnot. And one relationship that you maintain is that with Barry, who's like come under fire for like, you know, some things that were like not pleasant. You know? So I just wonder, like, in a relationship like that, when like a guy like that is being like, it's almost like, how can I put this? But you know the vibes, like, you know, cancel vibes, whatever. And then
cancel culture and association.
Yeah, cancel culture. And you maintaining that relationship, and after what happened in Paris and whatnot. So what's the psyche there? What's the sort of mental space like?
People context in terms of what we're saying here.
Talk about,
Well, A$AP Bari is basically the founder, if I'm not mistaken, of V-Lone. And he's like really the one of the style heads of the A$AP mob.
For facts.
And he came under fire for sexual assault, and it's not even an alleged. I'm not gonna say alleged because there was a video and it was clear as daylight that he sexually assaulted a female. And then as you said, like you have an adjacent, a very close relationship with him. Like even when he was down here, I think he rolled with you the most. How I guess Kheto, you can finish off the question because I was just coming from a context perspective.
I'm just like, why, like, for somebody who's being like, you know, like being counseled like that, why do you maintain a relationship? Like, just like, what's the purpose there? Like, not saying that you shouldn't or whatever. Just like because when people see you with Barry, like, oh damn, it's with an abuser. Yeah. And then you still continue like to be boys and whatever. So what's the vibe there?
Like, how could I actually explain? It's like, with Barry, it's like, he's like a homie, do you get what I'm saying? And in terms of like, it's not even about like us being close or in terms of that. Like, what he did was like really, really wrong, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't tolerate that, do you get what I'm saying?
That's beautiful. Yeah.
But like, I feel like, of course, if he kind of had like a changed behavior, do you get what I'm saying? In terms of like, because the only way you can rectify your actions is like if you change behaviors.
Sure.
I don't know, like if he changed his behavior or do you get what I'm saying? But like I'm totally not like, do you get what I'm saying? But it's if you live by the gun, you're gonna die by the gun.
Yeah.
It's like you having like some homies that are criminals. Do you get what I don't support that vibe at all. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't support that vibe. But like I feel like I'm not like God to cancel people. Do you get what I'm saying? Because people at the end of the day, they have like everybody can change. Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like we should actually. I feel like black people are the only people that have this cancel culture.
Thing,
which I'm saying like, I'm not saying like people mustn't pay for their actions. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he got arrested. Do you get what I'm saying? And vibes like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like. Through whatever you do, there are going to be consequences. At the end of the day, do you get what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying it's like, if you live by the gun, you're going to die by the gun. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, eventually, like, the things that you do are going to kind of like catch up to you. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, being too distracted, you know? Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, do you get what I'm saying? It's like, that's going to happen to you, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm going to love you as a brother, but I don't, you know, agree with what you're doing. Do you get what I'm saying? But that's what I said, even with Stilo. It's like, you know, peace and love. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. You feel me? But like, I don't support that type of vibe. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I don't support, but like, I also don't feel. I don't also feel like it's right for me to just point fingers at him. Do you get what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm saying. A lot of people that were probably saying, "Yo, Barry, blah 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 blah," is the same people that go and comment and say, "Yo, your jeans are crazy."
Crazy.
Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't necessarily think it's like we should like. I feel like even before calling out anybody, if you have a relationship with them, kind of talk to them. Do you get what I'm saying? Because even if you check like a Rocky, do you get what I'm saying? A Rocky is like super close to Barry. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like people still love Rocky. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's like people wouldn't like ask Rocky, yo, do you get what I'm saying? Like, yo, what's up? Because Rocky even called out Barry.
He did,
do you get what I'm saying? For that's what I'm saying. Which is like, okay, it's a Barry is a bitch. Do you get what I'm saying? Like vibes like that. Do you get what I'm saying? And then he changed the vibes. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like on one of his songs, like if I say suck my dick, it's sexual harassment. Do you get what I'm saying? So like the lines is like.
So would you say maybe he's changed, just the change has not been documented or we're not aware of, like he acknowledges what he did and then he's like sort of a changed guy now, like in that regard towards women?
In that regard towards women, I think so. I think like that also, like I feel like everything that happens around us is like an eye-opener. Do you get what I'm saying? Because in a way it's like we, like young people, like to be like, yo, we're gonna mess with girls and stuff like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like with the fame and like just the, it's like people get lost, you know, and like, you know, you start messing with different girls, you know, just that type of energy. So I feel like that was like a wake-up call to be like, don't move like that. Like, have more respect for women. Not just for him, but for a lot of people. Do you get what I'm saying? But most of the times we like to point fingers, but it's like, that could have been you. Do you get what I'm saying? With the way you living. Do you get what I'm saying? You with the lights, you want to get any girl, you want to do whatever you want to do. So it's like, that's going to kind of drive you crazy and you're going to think you can do whatever you want to do until you can't do everything that you want to do.
Oh, yeah. So that's what it took for Barry. I mean, like, it's going to take, if, like you're saying, if you live in a certain way, it's going to take something.
No, definitely,
and
bro.
Barry,
if you live by the gun, you're going to die by the gun. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said, like, the reason why I say, like, I'm not here to judge anybody, because it's like, I know a lot of people that could have been in that situation. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, where you hanging with a bunch of girls, because you also don't know what's other people's motives, why they are there. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'll say like it was a wake-up call to a lot of young people, but like they didn't see it like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Because young people do want to be like famous and get all the girls, or like treat girls with no respect and stuff like that. Do you get what I'm saying? You think you're on top of the world, you can just touch girls like however you want to touch. So of course that same energy that you put is gonna come back to you if like somehow. Yeah, it's everything that you plant. Do you get what I'm saying? It bites you. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's deep. It is deep. I mean, and I think it was a wake-up call as well. It was almost like it forces you to question a lot of your actions as well.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. It's like...
You look at yourself, you look at your homies,
you look at your
the people
homies.
you're around.
Do I speak to girls in this certain fashion?
Yeah.
Do I treat women right?
Because on some level, we're all guilty. That's the crazy part.
I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like...
It really does force us to ask questions.
Yeah.
So I think we need to continue to ask ourselves those questions.
100%.
But also we need to continue to listen to women when they speak.
No, of course, that's what I'm saying. It's like I have nothing against, like, do you get what I'm saying? If like women want to cancel, like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I never want to be part of that. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not a person that kind of points fingers at other people. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, it's like, do you get what I'm saying? Because I know we're human beings, bro. It's like, and human beings make mistakes. I'm not saying like you're right for doing that. Do you get what I'm saying? But I'm saying he never thought that like he was gonna get in that type of situation. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's like, I feel like sometimes you think it's a joke, you know, and then...
Yeah, but look,
take it lightly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That videos will always be disturbing.
No, of course, bro. Of course.
People do rectify their actions. You know what I mean?
As they should.
Must rehabilitate, learn their lessons, and you know what I mean. But it's always a thing of listen, grow, and also reflect. You know what I mean? And
for sure,
and it's gonna take a while. But these behaviors do need to be addressed, and they are uncomfortable a lot. Like I even say to homies, I always feel uncomfortable discussing such issues without being in the presence of a woman. You know what I mean? To get their perspective, because as dudes, some things we really take them lightly. You know what I mean? Like like all of them. Like even lyrics. You know what I mean? We take them like when we listen to it. Like misogynistic rap, it could be fun to listen to for a guy. You know what I mean? But it hits different if it's a female, you know what I mean? If they're listening to it, or just from a certain perspective, like even if you were to think about it, would you rap these things to your girl? Would you rap these things to your daughter? Would you rap these things to your sister? You know what I mean? It's always...
I actually have something like interesting to tell you guys.
You know what I mean? But it's just like, it's just when you think about those things, you know, when you ask those questions, it gets
that's tricky as well.
It gets very tricky from all shapes and sizes. That's why I'm saying, like, we could play devil's advocate in all of the senses, right? However, it's really hard to play devil's advocate in that sense because the people that you're questioning even can't defend themselves. You know what I mean? So it's always weird for me to have a gender-based conversation without the other gender being present to represent them. You know what I mean? And here it was easy to talk about because we saw something that was objectively wrong. From any standpoint, from any angle, it was wrong. You know what I mean?
No. I'm saying that like Barry will never be right for that. It's like he'll never be right for that.
You know what I mean?
He's wrong for that.
And I'm not here to crucify him for a lifetime. We're just isolating and addressing that act. You know what I mean? And the way Mkheto had put it in is because you were affiliated with him when he was here, so that's how it got into the conversation. But now I'm railing off the track. Now you wanted to say something.
You'll come back.
Oh yeah, I wanted to speak like how like the whole. I don't know if you guys know how the parental advisor came about.
What do you mean the parental advisor?
Like
the sticker?
Like, the CD. You know how it came about? Like,
there was like
was it not NWA
times?
Nah, it wasn't that.
Luke.
It was the guy from Miami.
Yeah, Uncle Luke.
Yeah.
Uncle Luke.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Two Life Crew was. It was Two Life Crew. Yeah.
And like just the way they kind of explained, because like they did interview some ladies. They're like, how do you feel about like what he says? And she's like, man, I don't really care. Sometimes I'm just like really enjoying the vibes.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
like we live in an evil world.
Yeah, that's why Nito said it's tricky.
We live in in an evil world. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying like the same people that are gonna judge whatever. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, the same
but it's
people.
like it's the same person that's listening to the music. And you doing that in the club, but then you're gonna tweet. Then it's like you kind of being mediocre.
That's
I'm not
what I'm
speaking
saying.
about
Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying like I'm just saying like I feel like that's how parental advisor, because they were like your guys' music was not supposed to be out.
Yeah.
Because they used to swear like they fought the thing, bro.
Yeah.
Until it was like boom, parental advice.
Yeah.
So like definitely like music does have a lot of like influence on people. Do you get what I'm saying? But
look, it's artistic integrity and creative license and
Freedom
whatnot.
of speech.
And freedom of speech, you know what I mean? But anytime it gets into a field of debating, like I said, gender-based issues, I just always feel that it's unfair to discuss it as a male panel.
Oh no, for
You know what I
sure,
mean?
bro. Yeah.
So I'm gonna veer off there.
No,
That's not what I was saying we should take it. I was just asking about the bad relationship.
No, bro.
Yeah.
It's like not, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, and anybody's allowed to like have an opinion.
Definitely.
And everybody. That's what I'm saying. It's like people can, but like I'm not God. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One day
None of us are.
Do you get what I'm saying?
know
One
what I
day
mean?
we're gonna die. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's like we're gonna stand by judgment. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I live with that rule, like judge. And you won't be judged.
Yeah, judge not.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not saying like that's what I'm saying. It's like people like I'm Christian. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like the difference between two people that betrayed Jesus. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Was Peter and
Judas.
and Judas. Do you get what I'm saying? So when Jesus was having dinner,
Peter didn't betray. He
did.
denied.
Well,
No.
he
denied.
But that's still part of betrayal.
Yeah.
Like I'll explain and stuff like that.
Alright.
So what ended up happening, like when they were on the table, and then Jesus started to tell like what was going to happen. When Peter was like, "Nah,
that
I'll
would
never
never
do
happen."
anything."
Yeah.
Do you know what Jesus said?
before
He said before the roster,
deny me a couple of times.
and then you're going to
Number of
deny me.
times.
Yeah.
But he said, "But I prayed that your faith doesn't fail you."
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Meaning, okay, you are going to deny me. Do you get what I'm saying? But because you have faith, you're going to go down and you're going to apologize. Do you get what I'm saying? And then you're going to come back again because it's like, yo, I'm sorry. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? I'm trying to like, do you get what I'm saying? But I'm saying like, even before Jesus accepted him back, he still had to ask him like 3 questions. Like, do you really believe in me? And then he was like, yeah. Then Jesus asked him again. He was even annoyed. Then it's like, feed my sheep, like stuff like that. Do you get what I'm saying? The difference between Peter and Judas still like didn't want to believe that he was guilty. That's why like he didn't want to be like, yo, I betrayed this guy. Let me go and just, because they did the same thing, bro. Because imagine now you are with, no. It's like you with him and then like, they touch you. They try to hit him.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? While you're there and you just like, yo,
you do
I don't,
nothing.
you're like, yo, I don't know this homie.
Yeah.
Come on, how would you feel? Like, homie?
I understand the analogy. I understand where you're taking that. You know what I mean?
So it's
and
like,
I understand where Kito is taking his definition of betrayal,
Yeah.
So I understand both ends of what you guys are saying.
Yeah. But it's like being denied, being like rejected, you get what I'm saying, by your own homies.
Yeah.
You do feel betrayed by somebody that just walks away if like there's trouble.
100%.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like that is a betrayal.
Yeah. But now we're getting into the music now.
I say less. Say no more.
Because we could go deep into that realm, and I know you go deep into the spiritual. You know what I mean? I've had like a spiritual conversation with you as well. So now, in terms of you going into 45 degrees, you know what I mean, and coming into like the first joint, because that was hot off the heels of your style and fashion controversy.
Yeah.
Like the song dropped after your controversy with Casper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And how that happened, and was it used as he alluded to as a springboard to just catapult your music career?
No, it wasn't like that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I was mad, you know. With
Yeah.
him, but then again, it was just more of like, I'm gonna just put like instead of like being like like it was already going south. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything was already going south, so it's just like,
What is going south between you and him?
yeah,
In the
like
relationship.
everything was just already going south. So as an artist, like I was just like, you know, let me just rather take this energy and like put it in like music. Do you get what I'm saying?
Put
Like,
in some creativity.
yeah.
What was the turning point there in the relationship going south there?
So for me, how I felt about it,
It's 50,000.
like with me, like bro, it's like I'm not gonna say I don't care about money like that.
Yeah.
But I want to do the vision. Let's do the vision before we start
Yeah.
flexing or counting the money. Do you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So let's work. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I always want to do like better stuff. Do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
So with him, it was like, even with him, I just gotten back from New York. I met him like at a club. And it's like, yo, bro, I've been asking everybody for your numbers, man. I'm glad I met you and like I want to work with you and stuff like that. Do you get what I'm saying? I think it was after the whole thing, you know, everything started like going like viral. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In terms of,
The
like,
Frank Casino.
yeah, because I started
You
music
installed it,
video.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're basically responsible for the resurgence of Kappa, basically.
Kappa, yeah. You
Yeah. I have a lot to say, but it's just like it's the game, you know. That's the only thing that I'm gonna say. It's
Because after
really-
that, they went like that, dog.
yeah, it's really how the game is. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
So basically, he saw the whole thing, and then he wanted to.
And
work
then
with
yeah,
you.
my bad. And then he was like, "Yo, man, I want to work with you." And I was like, "Oh, man, damn." Then he showed. Then I think he had 2 songs that he wanted to. For the first song that he had sent me, he's like, "Yo, man, I want to do this vibe." And I had already had a vision. Do you get what I'm saying? Like which like direction I wanted to take him, and just go crazy. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh damn. You know, God is giving me this opportunity, you know, to like just go crazy. So
Yeah.
like even how we met first time, like he was excited, I was excited, you know, and like that's why it's like even if you have to go back to like the Tito Mbweni video, it's like it's
Yeah.
crazy,
Yeah,
man. It's
it
like,
is crazy.
it's like a legendary, like man, like a lot of like money went into it, like maybe like 100.
It looks like a lot of money.
Yeah.
went
Yeah,
into
just
it.
100K for like the clothes, man.
Nice.
Like, yeah, because I mean, if like we doing like things like in a crazy way, if you're gonna say you're the biggest rapper, I feel like you gotta go big.
You got to.
You get what I'm saying? That's why I'll never really like move like a rapper in a way. Do you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because it's like I'm an artist, you know.
Yeah.
So with him, it's like okay, cool. So I was even like, yo, man, you know, I'm willing not to charge this guy the price that I charge because it's like. I'm getting closer to him, you know.
Yeah.
Like things are getting like
You're
cool.
building
man.
something
yeah,
else.
we're building
Yeah.
something. So I feel like I never wanted to charge like none of my friends. Do you get what I'm saying? The same way that like I like put my energy like in supporting like Stilo or whatever.
Sure.
It would be the same energy that I would put into supporting somebody that kind of is giving me a chance.
Yeah.
You know, without doubting them because. When you meet people, you don't go with like, yo, are they gonna screw me up? You get what I'm saying? And you're still young at that time, do you get what I'm saying? So it was more like, yeah, man, let's just, you know, go crazy. You get
So
what I'm
let
saying?
me understand, did you lease the clothes or did you use your 100K to buy the clothes to style?
Nah, not my 100K. I'm just saying like the clothes that were used
Yeah, that was the
in the
budget.
video for Tito Mbweni was like 100K. So I'm saying like he was like really, because it's like obviously it's like now changing his brand. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I came through with not just styling, it was more like art direction. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why it's like I wouldn't really say like I'm a stylist, like I'm an art director. So like the clothes, you get what I'm saying?
The
It's
whole
gotta-
look of everything.
Yeah, it's gotta tell a story. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna put you in whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? It's gotta be like, oh no, okay, nah. I feel you. Do you get what I'm saying? So like our art direction, like how the clothes is really gonna match with the mood of the video. Do you get what I'm saying? And like just the colors and everything. Do you get what I'm saying? And your diet, you know, for the size that he was at that time, and I was also helping him with his diet. You know, yeah.
Damn, hectic. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
like green juice vibes, because by then he was also trying to like, he was fighting with his weight, you know?
Yeah.
So he was like, yo. So I was like, yo, man, my pops just jumped on this vibe. Like, you get what I'm saying? That's how like I was trying to like add, you get what I'm saying? I was never trying to take anything from anybody like that, you get what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, I'm even willing to like go down, you know, with the money. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's like let's just put this work. But I guess like what tends to happen, like that's why it's like you can't really do business like with, let's say, with friends or like
homie business
with people that you like drink with, because I feel like okay, cool. If I had to sleep on your couch, do you get what I'm saying? And then tomorrow I send you an invoice of 70K.
It looks crazy.
Yeah.
For you, it's like, no, bro, that guy doesn't deserve.
Yeah.
Like, that nigga was drinking with me, you know?
Yeah.
So you kind of start devaluing the person, you know, the ability of the, do you get what I'm saying? Like,
It blurs the lines.
it blurs the lines, do you get what I'm saying? Because even like when we did like the F&B, do you get what I'm saying? It was more of like, bro, I was hitting up like different designers, like Laduma. I was hitting up Shisho, the Japanese designer from the Korean or Japanese. My apologies. I know you love me. I love you too, bro. Like, he's crazy. Like the clothes that Casper was wearing, it was like his brand. The designer from Cape Town. The Japanese short dude.
Yeah.
Isn't that Daniel Ting Chong?
Daniel Ting Chong.
No, Daniel Ting Chong is a design. It's not like
Daniel
Ting
Ting Chong.
He's an illustrator, yeah.
I have like his numbers and stuff. Stuff like that.
Of course you do, Didi.
No. Just in terms of like his brand or like, you know.
Just so you don't forget the God. Give props where they do.
Definitely, yo.
Can't find it.
That's all good. It's all good.
I'm sorry, but like, so it was like, okay, we right now we have to go really, really crazy, you know, and like we were doing like up and downs with Casper, you know, every night doing fittings, you know, first obviously because the designer wanted to know his sizes, you know. So I actually had to get like a seamstress to come to his house every night.
Crazy.
And like take measurements, you know. And then there were times that it's like I didn't have to go to his house and he would still be like, yo, you gotta pull up, bro. And it's like, but bro, I can just pull up tomorrow morning, you know? But then again, it's like, all right, bro, it's Spanel, do you get what I'm saying? So if it's Spanel, all right, let's Spanel, do you get what I'm saying?
There we go. That's Spanel.
Spanel way.
Yeah.
Spanel boys.
Yeah, so if it's Spanel, it's Spanel, do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, man, the same way that he was doing the fill up and stuff, it's like, the energy that he was putting into it, I was kind of investing the same energy that he was going through because I wasn't getting, like, I was using my own cash to do, like, the trips with the lady, you know. I flew to Durban to get, like, a ship, not a ship, my bad.
The lion head, yeah.
The lion head. Yeah. Even just to track that person, I had to speak to them. It was, what's that pirate website? Not a pirate. They sell, like, secondhand vibes. Not all
As a local.
Not OLX.
Yellow Page, not Yellow Pages. Not Cash Crusade.
eBay, no.
Not eBay, bro. Like, you know when you want to buy, it shows you like
Gumtree.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not so.
Yeah.
So like I had to like, cause it was like, yo man, I want to do some crazy stuff, like, you know, like the Made in America, you know, not Made in America.
Coming to America.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, some crazy stuff like that. Yeah. And for me, it's like, I'm this kid, like, I'm unstoppable, bro. Like, we can do whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? Whatever ideas
There's
that you
no
have,
limits.
like, there's no limits. Like, we could just do whatever. Because I was also doing, like, crazy stuff, like, you know. So I was like, in terms of, like, creativity, you know, as a creative, like, you can't really say we can't.
Sure.
Do you get what I'm saying?
That's true.
You're not supposed to say we can't.
Yeah, you're not supposed to say we can't. So I was like, yeah, we can, you know?
Yeah.
And at that time, looking at the lion skins, yo, bro, like, so expensive, like $2,000, you know? Even just to track down that other bro. Like, that homie was, like, in Pinetown. And like, he was just an old white guy that was retiring and stuff like that. Yeah, it's like, so I had to fly to Durban.
Yeah,
you know, even
Pinetown.
like that, I still had to use my own cash, like, you know. So, but it's like, I'm not looking at it in the sense of like, yo, man, I'm spending. But it's like, okay, let's just complete the project.
Yeah, you just want this to look good.
And then I'm going to invoice you everything that I'm spending. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, every trip that I'm doing is like, for the business that you want me to do, you want to be the best guy, so you got to spend. You get what I'm saying? It's like, Do you get what I'm saying? I'm gonna still do it. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna like complain and be like, bro, I don't even have the coins, you know, because also like I spoke to you and you saying like, yo, you're not financially good, you won't be. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, as a homie, it's like, okay, this guy's trying to build his vision.
Sure.
I think, just be understanding, you know? And it's like, all right, bro, I'll help you. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do what you want to do. Do you get what I'm saying? We'll go.
Build whatever you want to build, we're going to build it.
We're going to build it. And that's what happened. That's why he was like the best, you know?
Yeah, we were there. We were out
you know?
there. It was like...
It was crazy, man. Like
fire.
we had to change his looks like every like.
I remember
3
like
minutes.
they'd have people like dancing and then he'd come back with an outfit change.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
So it's like, you know, long nights, like, you know, of doing the same vibe. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, just pay me for my talent. Do you get what I'm saying? And you still don't believe me. Do you get what I'm saying? If I say, yo, this was this much. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not just putting out a price. Do you get what I'm saying? Out there because I think I'm just like calculating from everything.
Yeah, you're not
because I had
thumbsucking.
to like pay the seamstress to also like take down his measurements, like a gas. At that time, I didn't have a car, so it's like Uber everywhere. You get what I'm saying? So now I live in Pretoria, so going to his crib, you know, just like you get what I'm saying. But like we cool, like it's like we cool.
Also now it's cool.
No, we cool. Like I went to his house, we sat down, and I was just like, and he even said it. It's like I'm not gonna act like I'm the cool guy or clean. You know what I'm saying? He's like, like I made a mistake.
Yeah.
So he acknowledged this
You know what I'm
flaw.
saying? He was like,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
snap.
Yeah. I think he did put it out that you guys are cool.
Yeah. Do you get what I'm
Snap,
saying? Yeah, it's like that. Like, we
That's
sat
dope.
down and like, you know, he was like, yo, and then I told him like, I'm also sorry. Do you get what I'm saying? Obviously, like how like everything escalated, like it wasn't like, do you get what I'm saying?
When it started getting into the paper.
Yeah, it's like that was never the energy that I was trying to go for. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like,
I think that's the first time I saw you in that light. Actually, that's why I was saying it's like you're always like
it's
such
like
a peacemaker and whatnot. You know what I mean? And then it was the first time I seen you, you know, anything not positive vibes.
We've seen Didi rock.
I haven't. Like,
I was with you.
Like I have
When?
like
At the sneaker exchange at Cornhill.
oh.
what did he do?
He was fighting like for real. I was like, come on.
Nah, so I wasn't fighting.
You were there.
I wasn't there. You two were there.
We was there. I was with my cousin even that day.
I remember you guys told me about
That's
it.
when Ricky did
It was by the parking lot.
Oh, is that the
with the wait outside.
Wait outside.
Yeah, when he brought SPK on.
No,
were you
I don't
fighting
think it was that one.
What Igyak, but one of
it was
those.
much earlier because it was by Constitutional Hill.
Yeah, it was by in the
Underground.
parking. Yeah,
in the parking
But
lot.
even wait outside was in the Con Hill parking lot as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm
the
saying.
thing.
Yeah,
But
it
it
would
wasn't
have
that
been.
one.
Yeah.
What were you doing? Why were you fighting?
He was like, I don't know, maybe if you were somewhere doing something, but it was you and me and Fred. We're chilling.
Yeah. I remember you guys were at the bar then.
Yeah.
Because the bar was here. And
literally.
even because I was here, they were there. Like there was a lot of people there.
What
was the beef
what was
about
the
then?
beef?
No, so the beef was, like I said, like
And you fought that day.
Nah, it wasn't even a fight. I just like kicked that nigga, you feel me?
Oh yeah, that's big flex because everybody held back that guy. Like, you know, what happened? Why?
So
But I told you when you came back, like, yo, man.
Oh, you told. Oh, so I didn't witness it.
I don't know if I told you, but if I was telling you or Fred, like, yo, man, I just saw Didi in a fight, man. Like,
Because I
I'm like,
remember
yo,
the
man.
dog. Why did I remember that?
Nah, so what actually happened was like, I saw this guy try steal a phone from a scooter's bag.
he wasn't-
And
he
this
wasn't
homie
shaking
smiling at
individual.
me and he's acting like I'm his
Like it's
homie.
nothing, yeah.
And like I'm gonna like be happy, like, oh, steal. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you
it
see,
was,
that's not really
that's not-
negative.
that's not
what I'm
negative.
saying. That's not
But what
saying.
I'm saying is like, yo, he got physical with
I'm
him.
saying
But
I've
like,
never
yo,
seen him doing something good, like putting negative energy out there. It's like literally you have to protect that energy. Like, right
It's actually
there.
a good thing that he
It's
did.
actually
yeah,
a good
I didn't know
thing
the
when
back
you do
end of the story.
Nobody really knew because that's how fast it
'Cause you
happened.
just- yeah, you
Because
see people
nobody saw.
fighting.
So what happens is like this girl is looking. This girl is like looking somehow. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm trying to tell her, yo, what's your bag?
like,
you know what I'm saying? And it's a girl that I knew. Do you get what I'm saying? Like. And I'm like, yo, she can't see. And this guy is smiling with me.
Smiling at
And
you
he-
like on
yeah,
something.
like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal it.
doing
I was
this.
like, I was just like, nigga, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, come smile with me. You want to steal this girl's phone? You get what I'm saying?
So
Vibes
now
like
it makes
that.
you seem like an accomplice. Like you're like,
Like, you know, I'm just like, I'm gonna stand for justice. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna like, you know, so, and then I was just like, and then everybody came like, yo, what's going on? And then I told him, I was like, yo, that guy tried to steal the phone. Him and his homies are like here because
they're working.
They're working, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just cordial, my nigga.
So it was like,
Cornhill, you know,
it's cordial, yeah.
It's shaky, man.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
shaky,
so it was like that. So I have like two sides. Do you get what I'm saying? I have like the street side of life. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I can go really, really streets. Do you get what I'm saying? Because like I've been like in the trenches with like, do you get what I'm saying? But like that was never my energy at the time. But sometimes it's like
You gotta go there.
people need to see that. No, okay, no, this guy is a street nigga. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like I don't want to behave like that, but it's like
But sometimes
we
it's-
can go streets if you want to take it. Like that's what I'm saying. It's like let's move professionally.
Yeah.
We move professionally. But if you want to move shady,
How you wanna
and stuff
take
like
it,
that,
I
how do
can
you
go
want to
put-
take it?
We can go either
so
way.
you're gonna go your way that you want to take it. If you want to take it to the streets, we can take it to the streets.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
So-
Didi, even with that said, I don't want to like, because I know people are going to be like, Didi, like
What-
we all,
what
like, I
trenches?
want to put away you come from and whatnot, like your neighborhood and all that.
Yeah.
But
Like
what trenches?
Yeah, like you saying that you're in the streets and whatnot. Like I'm not doubting that, but I know you from like, you know, a good place. You're from the east of Pretoria, you know?
Yeah, but before that, do you get what I'm saying? Like
That's what I'm getting into.
You get what I'm saying?
And I've realized that I've known you for so many years, but I still don't know your story like clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you come from?
Because the story that kind of told was like hectic.
okay, I was born like in Rosebank. Do you get what I'm saying? Like my pops is from South Africa and like my mom is from Mozambique.
Yeah.
So my dad was like a soldier. Do you get what I'm saying? And so like I was born here and then like my mom was from Mozambique. So when like my mom had me, like my pops was like in the States studying. So like, but like my mom was living like with my father's older brother. He lives in Soweto and stuff like that. But then my mom was like, nah, man, I'm not gonna stay in South Africa. Let me go back to my family. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's woman. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I was raised, you know, and like, you know.
So what language did you speak when you were
Portuguese.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's where
The vibes come in, yeah. Because even
And we also hear it on the
the
joint,
tapes,
yeah.
you hear the language flipping. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, like even in Mozambique, I'm not saying like we were poor or anything, but it was that like maybe my aunt lives in the hood or and stuff like that. So it's like I would walk around, you get what I'm saying, at like random times, you get what I'm saying? So it's like we could take it that way, but like that's not my energy.
So when you came back to South Africa, how was it adjusting to?
Yo, it was crazy, man. I came to South Africa 2008.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously like the English. Too.
Yeah, the language barrier. I was about to ask
Even
you
the
about that.
Venek,
Yeah.
Don't Venek.
Bro,
So
crazy.
you don't speak Venek?
What?
At the time, did you speak Venek when you came back?
No.
You only
I
spoke.
was still like young and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, it was like what, 14? Yeah.
So now do you speak Venek?
Like.
Petty or
Oh
something?
yeah. Nah, come on, bro. Like, yeah. In terms of like, so what would happen? Like, cause like Maputo and like Nelspruit are like close to one another.
yeah, close,
So like we from like Nelspruit, like my grandfather was like born in.
Because you're
Barberton.
Swati, ne?
Yeah, Swati.
Okay.
So like, but like because of like what he was doing at that time, like he had to move around. You get what I'm saying? So that's why it's like even like with the energy that like when people always ask me like where's home, and then I tell them that like my home is like at Silver Lakes. People are like nah, but because it's like in a way it's like even like my granddad like he lived everywhere in the world. You get what I'm saying? Like lived in New York for like 20 years, in Russia. My grandfather speaks like 10 languages.
Damn.
So that's already like that. I feel like the energy might have started from him. Do you get what I'm saying? But like originally like we're from like Nelspruit.
It's funny that you say you're Mozambican because I also know Stilo has Mozambican.
There's that Mondo life.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like we never like really spoke like that, like in terms of like his upbringing or you get what I'm saying and stuff like
Life.
that. Yeah.
So now that brings me to like now your language and how you flip slang and create slang. Where does that come from? What's the thought process behind that?
I don't know, cause sometimes with slang, It's more like sometimes, okay, you chilling with your parents or like adults in the room, and then you don't want to tell that person like what's really going on. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
So it's
maybe
secret
like last
code.
night it was too crazy. Like yo, no, the top. Do you know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
were at the top last night.
Yeah.
Like we're really dancing with the angels. So if somebody
Really
tells
dancing
you,
with the angels,
so if
bro.
somebody tells you that, you're like, oh no, say less. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, do you get what I'm saying? So it was just like that. Like it wasn't even like to try. Do you get what I'm saying? It was more like, bro, we're just gonna, say stuff like randomly. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or we with other people and it's like, bro, this nigga's a motoffs. Like, you get
But
it?
like even that, like motops, like that's like a. Where does that come from? That's like a made.
From like Mutuapadia, do you get what I'm saying? Mutuapadia means like you're a whack guy.
What's Mtopadia? Where does that come from?
It's like, that's like
that Pretoria
PTA slang.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
You didn't put us on to Mtopadia.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah, but like if somebody says you're a Mutuapadia, it means like you really, really,
Whack.
really whack. Yeah, so it's like, yo, bro, you like, yo, bro, you whack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we just like started with the lingo and vibes like that,
Yeah.
and it was just like, yo, and everybody just jumped, and it was
Yeah.
like, it was crazy because like we were still like in grade 10 and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So it's like, yo, everybody, like even with the meow, like everybody, dog. It was like,
Because these
everybody,
niggas,
bro.
These niggas would pull up and then like, I feel like because they knew we wouldn't understand how they speak, but it would turn back to Nogan and be like, hey, like to the top, what, like, niggas, what are you saying? Are you talking
Yeah,
about
bro.
us?
Everybody.
Are you talking about us? What's going on? So
Bro,
they've been with this shit
everybody, bro.
for a while.
Yeah, because it's like, and I used to speak like that to anybody. Like,
Yeah.
you would come and I was just like talk like how I want to talk.
Yeah. So I'd always
You know
have to
what I'm saying?
decipher. Like I
Yeah,
remember,
so it's like, yo, bro, like,
read between the lines.
I'd always have to
Yeah.
decipher like the
What
tone.
is it?
I take everything into account, body language, tone. You know what I mean? Like the words that I understand. So it's always like almost like a game of
You have
filling
to,
the
like,
missing words.
calculate the bars.
Yeah, it's like,
I won't
say
lie.
this,
There was a time when I was with Kito, I think you came to us and he spoke, and then when you left, like, what was he saying?
Yeah, I remember we were in front of Great Day.
Yeah.
I remember. You had a whole conversation though. I was looking at y'all and like
It was the
as
wee
you
hours
left
of the morning.
Yeah, it was like, as you left, I looked at this nigga like, yo, what the fuck did nigga say, bro?
Like, you
Because
I
for me,
got
it's
this
like
much
that.
from this.
It's like,
Because your body language was happy, so I was like, okay, even if he's speaking about me, it's nothing bad.
Yeah.
Because you were happy, like, blah, blah, and like, we're just looking at you like, okay. And as you left, I was like, yo.
what was that, bro?
Yo.
Yeah, like, what was that homie saying? It sounds like,
Like,
that.
yo,
And then
like,
it
no, I
also
swear.
goes like conceptual, like when you started with lies, like and lies is a good thing.
Yeah.
Like, and you turn lies into a good thing. Like if somebody is dressed well,
You
you're like,
lie,
yeah, you
bro.
lie,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, it's like the lies,
lies. And then it went into crime as well. It's like
Yeah.
you see now this
you're
code
getting
you're
arrested,
getting
you're
arrested.
getting arrested.
I
Yeah,
remember
'cause it's
then,
like-
you know, it's like
Yeah,
the head
forget
of
about
police
Maloon.
was
Yeah,
like,
it
he's
was
like, you
just,
know
yeah.
what? I'm gonna
It's
call
just
him
that.
Malula now
Yeah,
because
he
right
has to
now.
take you. Nah, he has to take you. He has to take you. He has to take you back. Man, for real.
But now, how do you make that into a concept? Like, what makes you say like, now I'm gonna turn lies into a positive thing?
Yeah.
No, bro, I feel like sometimes it's just like the vibes. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like not so much like to think about it. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just like, this is like just who I am. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
the lingo will always just like go. Like, I don't know how, but like the vibes just like, do you get what I'm
just
saying?
happens.
Yeah.
It just happens. It's
And
like,
also like it's not only just generating like new slang, like there's slang that already exists, but you take it forward, like you carve and then you survive, you know? That was already carved, but now you're surviving. It's like you're elevating shit, man.
Now,
Yeah.
Spura.
Yeah,
But Spura comes from.
no, Spuro Maluda. It's just like, it's like, before Spuro Maluda, it was like a hot play. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, yo, that bitch, she's a hard play. You know when somebody tells you, oh, nah, she's like a hard play. Then from hard play, it was like, nah, she's a Spura. You know when somebody says that.
But where does Spura? Why
Spuro Maluda? I don't know, dog. I don't know, but like,
It's then it
this
works.
wasn't like me alone. It's like, this is me, Dodo, and like our boy Don.
Okay.
Cause dog, we going crazy. We just some crazy niggas going crazy. but like maybe about the slang, you know what I'm saying? So like everywhere that we would go, it's like, these guys are aliens. But like Dodo and them, like they wouldn't take it so far. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they were around people, they would like talk like normal. Like I would carry on with the slang. Do you get what I'm saying? So they were like, no, your brood is crazy. Do you get what I'm saying? Because like when they were around people, they'd be like. But now, when we were together, they would go crazy. But now, when I was with people, I was just like, yo, man,
You didn't change.
I love the slang, so I'm gonna facade them like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was really like that type of vibe. Like,
Yeah, but like you influenced like South African like dialect in a way that
A lot, ne?
a lot, dog. Even to a point where like, what's the? I mean, like even corporate wise, like you know, brands using some of that stuff that we had.
That's actually something I wanted to ask. Like, do you feel you need to be compensated? Because like some of this stuff, like dog, they're using it just all willy nilly.
Ash boy. Like the game is crazy.
It's
man.
too crazy.
If you kind of have to actually go and run and like, you know, it's like, I feel like innovators stay in the future. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like,
That's a bar.
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, man. Cause it's like, I feel like every time you kind of have to cry out to brands, it's like it's like a mission. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like you're always gonna have to go or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just like, man.
So I'm assuming Gazelle is like to chase up your money?
Yeah, so it's like, nah.
Well,
you get what I'm saying?
read everything, bro.
Because it's like there's a lot of people that have like stolen a lot from me. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's just like, bro, they'll stay stealing. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You in the future, bro, they'll stay stealing. Do you get what I'm saying? It's
I like that. I like that approach.
Yeah, I mean,
and mindset.
sometimes people think that like they've stolen the whole hand and they just stolen the nail.
Yeah,
you know?
and
that's
it's
nothing.
like, yeah,
Not even a
if-
finger.
If
you know?
you're creative, like you just keep on like striving. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I'm also not trying to do like the same stuff that I was doing like yesterday. You know, I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to grow. You know, of course it does get sad when people did jack your vibes because it's like, these niggas are lying, bro. Come on, how you do me like that? Bro?
See, that's
You get
funny.
what I'm
Like, now, lying works in a different context now.
Yeah, because lying stands for an exaggeration. You lying like
I will
an
never
exaggeration. You get what I'm saying? You lying. So you lying. If you lie, bro. We spoke about this vibe.
You're not
You know what I'm
lying.
saying? Yeah, but then when your drip is too much, it's also like, boy, you lie. You get what I'm saying? So it's like,
I
you know
like
what I'm saying?
that.
Caught on,
It stands for
caught
like
on.
an exaggeration. It emphasizes on
Yeah.
like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, but you said you were gonna learn, now you lie. So you know, okay, now I'm lying. Now I'm lying. I told that nigga, do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just like, bro, come
But
on.
when you get
man.
there in your fly, you're like, you lying at the
Nah,
same
if you
time.
like that one, now you really are. Nah, that means the drip is really like,
it's overboard.
Nah, I feel that. Now,
Man.
we got this dope music relationship, and I guess back then it was like almost like a dance relationship.
Yeah.
With Maloon. You know what I mean? You
The
guys,
big bro.
Yeah, you guys would like create. You guys would even create dances.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. Are you still on that dancing vibe, or now is it just like strictly on the music now?
I'm actually kind of trying to come back to the dance, you know, like obviously through like what ended up happening to like, you know, to me, you know, like it kind of like changed like the person that I was, you get what I'm saying? Like my energy has always been bubbly, like, you know, dance
time,
moves, you get what I'm saying? So obviously then I wasn't really feeling like music like that. It's like, bro. But like I'm like, you know, I feel like dancing can really leave you if you like, you get what I'm saying? Because like
you can do what you can.
yeah, because it's like, I feel like the reason like I was like so close to Maloon is because like, dog, we were just like doing cool stuff. And that's what I'm saying. Just doing cool stuff, like from the dance moves to the drip, you get what I'm saying, to the lingo, you know? So it was just like, yo, we just doing us.
Yeah, and that's another guy who lives in the future.
Yeah, no, come on.
Future
God.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
future.
no.
Yeah.
Like,
And how was this collaboration? Like, you just hit him up for this specific song, or was it like, did you get together in terms of, yo, let's make a song, or was it like, yo, I've got this song and Maloon is gonna be perfect for this song? What was the process?
So I actually sent him like 3 songs. Do you get what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, bro, let me know if you're down. You know, I'm working on this tape. You know, last year, and he was like, Then he was like, okay, send me through the stuff. And then I think he was listening in the car with Slice, the whole gang. But I wasn't there. And it was like, yo, he was crying about the song, you know, and it was like, yo, I heard the vibes. But then he was still working on his stuff, I think, at that time. So I was just like, I bet. With the energy that he was giving me at that time, it looked like he wasn't going to jump onto the track. I was just like, I bet, you know, it's like, I can't force anybody to do what they don't want to do, you know?
And see what happens.
Doesn't owe me anything, do you get what I'm saying? It's like, I just bet, you know? And then I was like, and then I also sent this track to Ricky also, like, yeah. But then there was a night, Maloon just called me, bro. Hey, yo, man, I was listening to that song, bro. I know, man. I pull up to the studio. I was like, man, let me pull up to the studio, get to the studio. It's like, yo, man, I got everything ready. You got the beat? I'm like, yeah. Then he was like, because he'd already written something. It was like, because he really liked the song. And he just jumped on, you know. It was like, do you get what I'm saying? Maloon is like, that's what I'm saying. It's like a organic type of energy. Like that. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I feel like, that's what I said. It's like with the people that you have fallouts, and if you really value the relationship or whatever that person stands on your life, I feel like you're gonna wanna, like, you know, revisit, like, apologize, like, yo,
or you find your way back to each other.
Yeah, how can we, you know, like, I know maybe like wasn't the right way, you know, but like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, you know, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, if I can do that with Maloons, I could do that with other people together. Like, I'm a peaceful person, bro. Like I don't like to fight or like stress anybody. That's why I don't even talk too much. You know what I'm saying? Like my energy will show you everything. Like how, like, let's say we were moving in the streets with Maloons, you know, just because sometimes I feel like our artists, you need people that are gonna be energetic, bro. Because I was energetic 24/7, bro.
All the time.
Do you get what I'm saying? And then sometimes you just like, because like we would get to a stage and maybe you wouldn't be like really sure.
Or you'd rock up on stage.
But then I'm like, yo, it's Chupal. I'm like, yo, we're tunneling them like that. You get what I'm saying? So that was always my vision, like, yo.
Especially with Sanel, like, he'd be more hyped than Sanel.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, my energy was always that, like, yo, let's tunnel.
Yeah.
We're gonna get there. I was Chupaling them dance moves, the energy, the drip. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Too much. Do you get what I'm saying? So I felt like, Maloon's probably hadn't had like somebody like that in his life, where it's like, yo, the energy, we moving, you know, like when we were together in the club, bro, come on, you can't dance with us, bro. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like you pull up the drip, we hit you with the drip, with the dance moves. So it's like you gotta pick up which one you want us to hit you with, the dance moves. Do you get what I'm saying? Because we were doing like crazy stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, yo, we're gonna dance. So we were really just like having fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, And I felt like he was like, yo, this young cat is wild. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I wasn't like making the same calculations as I am. Like, I was just like, yo, I'm rocking, bro. Like,
we out here.
And I didn't care about like anybody else's validation. So for me, it's like, I would even dress for you to compliment my drip, like that type of vibe. Like, yo, I dress for my friends. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I know my friends are gonna love this vibe. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was that vibe. Like, yo, I'm a dress for my friends. You know? Let me go to Pal. So they can crazy out. You feel me? Like vibes like that. And I know that Maloons would, you know, do the same now ish.
You know he's gonna pull out.
It's like, nah, you lying. You get what I'm saying? Like, just that energy. Like, damn. Like, yo, you get what I'm saying? Like, Because then with Maloons, we didn't even like, because I never like to go deep into conversations with anybody. It was more like the energy, like, you know, yo, damn. This guy's energy is crazy. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, it was that one. Like,
dope. I just want to like get into the EP because I listened to it and I really liked it a lot. And what I'm getting from it, like I have two questions based on the EP. who is Elrose? Because you
Elrose. Yeah.
Because he features a lot, like I think on production, even on the vocals on the album.
Yeah, shut up.
And who's the Spura Maluda? What happened? Because it's very like, you know,
the Spura Maluda is on the EP.
It's on the
throughout. Woo.
Yeah, you know, like I think the emotions like executive produced like the whole joint, man.
Yeah. Shout out my brother Elrose. You know, we recorded the whole project at my DJ's house, SK level. You feel me? Elrose was just there throughout. You know, holding me down. You know, via the production vibes. You know, and
is he from Pretoria as well?
Yeah, he kind of really helped me grow like soundingly. You know, so it's like I'm finding like my sound. You get what I'm saying? So like, it's like cause I like doing like a sound. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, okay, no, this is this guy's sound. Yeah. You know, and that was pretty much the vibes. Like Rose is like my brother. You know?
Man, shout out to him. Man.
Shout out to Rose. Yeah, he came through. Yeah, it took us some time, you know, up and downs, you know. Glyzaling, you know, go style, you know. But yeah, shout out, he really came through with the vibes, man. Like for real.
But now who's the Spura?
Who's the Spura? Let's go.
Ish, bro. With the Spura, I don't feel like it's like one Spura per se, but it's just how it always ends up. You get what I'm saying? It's like ends up being like a self-sabotage situation where I could have probably like solved it like in a better way, but like I was just like, I'm gonna just walk away out of this vibe. Do you get what I'm saying? And then when you walk away, you're like, hey, no, man, why did I actually leave the school? Do you get what I'm saying? It didn't really add up, you know? Why I kind of left it, like, bro. But like, man, how could I lose it? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, but not just her, other spooners also. Do you get what I'm saying? But at that point, I was like, nah, man, this is like really self-sabotage. Do you get what I'm saying? Because the same way, like, I'll just be like, "Aye, bro, I'm sorry." Like the fashion, the music, like already that, like it's like already consuming so much. So if like I'm gonna roll with somebody that's instead of like adding into the vibes, or I'm not saying she must be perfect, you get what I'm saying, but in my world it's always gonna be crazy, you know, because of like of whatever I'm dealing with, you get what I'm saying? I don't like to drag anybody into my vibes, you get what I'm saying? So I feel like instead of me being like an asshole and stuff like that, maybe at that moment like I would have been an asshole for leaving you for absolutely no reason like that in your eyes, do you get what I'm saying? But I'm just kind of trying to avoid like wasting your time, you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
You gotta let her decide, man, if you're wasting her time or not.
Hey, man, I feel like she would never really kind of decide because it's like, yo, man, this girl is like, she likes you genuinely, but like, she likes you, but she's also channeling. So it's like, damn, like I don't like fighting like at all. Do you get what I'm saying? So. Like I even told her, I was like, yo, man, we can't really fight like every day about like nothing, you know, and it's probably because like we having like a long relationship, like she's in Cape Town.
Long
like,
distance,
Like I'm like here, do you get what I'm saying? And it's like, we're just gonna fight because probably we miss each other. So I was just like,
separation anxiety.
You dig? So I was just like, yo, Spooder, I'm sorry, but
I'm out, Joe.
I gotta strip out. No, well, I didn't tell her like that. But no, I actually said, yo, let's since we're fighting too much, because I still appreciate you. Let's be friends.
Yeah.
She's like, are you crazy? Your friend? Nah, I have feelings for you. How you gonna say? I was like, if you genuinely about the vibes, let's be bros. You get what I'm saying? Let's be bros. Like not in it. No, like let's be bros in terms of like let's sort out the vibes. Like, but like let's be bros because if I'm dating you, then you can say, yo, why aren't you answering my calls? Like I try to, do you get what I'm saying? I try to do A, B, C, D. You get what I'm saying? So it's like. So if I'm your bro, I don't really have to tell you like why I didn't answer your call. Because I was personally not cheating or doing any funny thing. I was probably
so you like it, you just wanted to eliminate that responsibility of having to, you know,
not that responsibility per se, but like what I would say is like just like fighting for no reason. Do you get what I'm saying? If like I said, like I'm a peaceful person, but like if we're gonna fight every day, you know, about something small, then it's like, nah, bro. Like you can't carry on like this. Do you get what I'm saying? You're gonna get mad with somebody every day. Like, nah. I don't feel like that's how like things should be. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and also while we're still on the album, one liner, there were like a couple of like comments on the internet with subtle jabs about the artwork.
Yeah.
That it resembles Kids See Ghost a lot.
Oh, damn. Actually, it wasn't like Kids See Ghost,
Graduation.
it was
Graduation,
it was definitely graduation. Like,
Basically Takashi.
Yeah, Takashi Murakami, type of energy. Yeah. I'm a very cartoons person, do you know what I'm saying? I love cartoons, do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm like a Pinocchio. I'm a character. You know what I'm saying? That's how you guys met me. That's why I'm coming with my own slang. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the lies.
Yeah, it's like it's all kind of connected to one another.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a cartoon. Like, I love cartoons, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah.
So, but was the graduation cover a reference of any sort?
It was definitely like an inspiration of it, but obviously it's like, I'm like with a fine artist. You get what I'm saying? Agard Lean.
It was done by Lean. Yeah. Shout out to Agard Lean. Yeah.
Shout out to Agard Lean, because like, you know, like Agard Lean is like amazing, bro.
Yep.
Like obviously maybe like not everybody's supposed to be on the front line in a way. Do you get what I'm saying? But like he's like crazy because I'm sure a lot of people don't know that like water is also his brand. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I was only able to find out that like 18? Because like with the clothes that I created with Agard Lean for the pop-up in New York, do you get what I'm saying? Because Lean puts like the energy into like the garment and you can feel that energy.
Yep.
That's the reason why
even
you
with
want
his
the
own
garment.
stuff, like he's made some shots. I remember you wanted to get some shots from him. Like
I got them shits,
Yeah. So it's like, so I obviously told like Lean the whole concept of like the tape. Like obviously it's like Pinocchio mode. Do you get what I'm saying? Pinocchio mode. First of all, Pinocchio is not really real. Do you get what I'm saying? In a way. But if you see Pinocchio is like, he gets exploited. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's still not real. Do you get what I'm saying? He just wants to be a real boy. Do you get what I'm saying? Just let me be a real boy. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is me being a real boy. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not. It feels like a fantasy, you know, from the clothes to the music. It feels unreal. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's also like a Pinocchio vibe, like, you know. Except I ain't got no strings. But it was like that. It's like a fantasy Pinocchio. You know, this dream, this guy wants a kid. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, so it's like all that, you know. Yeah. I want the fantasy to happen, which is like the music, you know, and it almost doesn't feel real.
Nice.
So it's like Pinocchio vibes.
Hey, your shades are fire, though.
I appreciate it.
YSL,
Thank you.
I mean, if I like what they did, man, the Supreme Nasty, come on, bro.
I see the Supreme Nasty when you're this. You know I like this type of like shades, you know? Like this type of frames. Yo, man, these are fire, man. Yo.
Actually lit. Now, even speaking about the clothes, like what do you have next in terms of your clothing now?
So obviously like with the clothing, it's like it's not easy like running a brand in like South Africa. Do you get what I'm saying? Like even like I feel like sometimes you gotta make mistakes, you know. As a designer, as a person, you know. And then from those mistakes you kind of learn how to like move forward, or do you get what I'm saying? So that's why it's like, I'm sorry. I'd probably understand why maybe Stilo like was like, bro, can't do the clothes anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because it's just too much. You're dealing with seamstresses. And I feel like sometimes like people are just not maybe accurate. Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like if you're not accurate, you kind of won't get to where you're supposed to get. Do you get what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna constantly like not give me the garments when I need it. So you know, small stuff like that, you know, and obviously kind of the costs and stuff like that. And I was just like, you know what, you know, I can always like kind of take a break, you know, and also like I'm going through so much, you know, so it's like, I feel like when everybody's going through like so much, like I don't feel like the creativity juices like can kind of fall like properly, like in terms of like your vision kind of gets blurry.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
You'll make some nice stuff. Like a lot of stuff has come out of pain for a lot of people, like going through stuff and shit. But
Oh yeah. But like I feel like if you're kind of depressed, like you can't create. Do you get what I'm saying?
big facts. Not saying it's always the case, but I feel you.
yeah.
Because you don't really believe in yourself,
And also you don't do the work justice.
Yeah, like justice. Do you know what I'm saying? Like for example, like what I just took out now. You know, it's like that just like says like where I am, like in the space in my life. You know, happy music. You know, happy sound. You know, easy laid back vibes. You feel me? So I feel like it kind of like had to take some time, you know, for me to kind of grow, you know, go through whatever I had to go through, you know, to see things for what they are. Because sometimes it's like, we always just want to be like, damn, bro, like, I feel like maybe if I had done something differently, you know, but sometimes it's like, obviously, like, you have to take responsibility, but sometimes it's like, for you to really see, like, people for who they truly are.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, yeah, man, because what if I was doing business with somebody with $1 million? Do you get what I'm saying? Then, it's like, bro, you definitely not getting $1 million from that homie. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like it kind of just like exposes like everything. Do you get what I'm saying? And then you start seeing people for who they are. And I'm not in control of like, you know, of that, but it's like an eye-opening. Like, yo, you can't be so naive, you know, about like everything. Do you get what I'm saying? Like things need to be like contractually done. You know, there's and I feel like there's obviously, and like that point, like where like that thing happened. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like I also spoke to a lot of people. Do you get what I'm saying? That were going through the same situation. Do you get what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that like reached out to me in terms of like, yo, thank you, because there's a lot of people that are being exploited.
There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people
Especially
that
in
are
the
being,
creative space.
a lot of people. So that's why if we even spoke about like the whole like assault, do you get what I'm saying? Because like I tie everything into one another. Do you get what I'm saying? In terms of like injustice. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I'm here for justice. Do you get what I'm saying? So in terms of like I can't now support Casper or, do you get what I'm saying? And hate a Bari. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like, because I worked.
It's injustice,
I worked. Do you get what I'm saying? I worked, and it's like I didn't get paid. Do you get what I'm saying? But then it's like the same people that are gonna say, "Nah, fuck Bari," they're gonna support Casper. Do you get what I'm saying? So where are your morals for real? Like, stop being like all over the place. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's like injustice is injustice, and like I stand against injustice just as a whole. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like that situation going like that, there was a lot of people that were like, yo, bro, thank you. Like this week, I was paid by other people that owed me, you know. There was a lot of people that owed other people in that sense, you get what I'm saying? And they were like, bro, thank you so much, bro. Like, you stood for us, bro. Like, just what you did, because obviously it costed me, it didn't cost a lot of people, but like, it's like somebody always has to pay for like, you get what I'm saying? So in that case, I felt like I fought for like a lot of people that like were really going through it, man. There's a lot of people that are like, yo, bro, thank you so much. Like, this person owed me money, they didn't want to pay me, but as soon as you did that thing, this guy got scared that I was also going to go
do
the same route. Do you get what I'm saying? And like, I was paid for that. Like, a lot of people, dude. Like, a lot of people.
When you say that it caused you, do you say like people were then scared to work with you because?
Yeah, I think, people were like definitely kind of scared to work with me. Do you get what I'm saying? In a sense of like, what if like we can't pay this guy on time? And then
he's going to go on the timeline.
But it's like, that's what I said. It's like, if like a psychologist, like you would first wanna like analyze why that person like kind of behaved like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, even like, let's say, getting in the mind of like, what did it take a person to rape another person? Like, what's going on that person's mind? Like, what led you to do that? Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, what happened? You know? Like, that's what we don't deal with. Like, the first thing. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying like the action. That's what I'm saying. Like, what I did was wrong.
The thought process.
That's why I came out and I apologized like a man and I said, yo, I apologize for that. Do you get what I'm saying? But there's definitely like the route that actually ended up like, we ended up in that position, you know? That's what I'm saying. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, I've been speaking to this guy since like, what, December, you know? It's like, yo, bro, it's December, man. I also kind of want to like sort out like, you know, the people. Because some people I was like, yo, I'll sort you out when I get paid.
Yeah.
To the point that people are like, yo, bro, you got paid. It's December, we're seeing you. And I'm like, yo, bro, I didn't get paid. I stay shining even if I'm not paid. You know what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, yeah, bro, you gotta stay shining even when you don't.
You never look like your problem.
Yeah, we just spoke about this.
We just spoke about that. You never look like your problem.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, I stay shining regardless.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, you put a timeline to it. I think you put up like screenshots that people could see the dates and everything.
yeah, so it was like, you know, that whole vibe, you know, yeah.
Did you get paid though when you guys made? Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, but obviously, like, we found a way, you know, of, because he was like, yo, he's also going through so much, you know, and he can't do ABCD, but like, do you get what I'm saying? And I was like,
Yeah, man. You know, it's crazy because, like, from the outside looking in, like, from the outside and just observing as spectators, you would think, like, 50,000 is something he has to wash his butt with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we never really know.
We don't know other people's
what
problems.
other people's problems and what they're going through.
but
you know what I mean?
but that's what I'm saying, like, the way, like, because, like, you must remember something. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't never want to take responsibility. That's why people always, like, point fingers at each other. You get what I'm saying? From, like, I'm going to go back to the beginning of the world, right? God came, he's like, yo, Adam, don't eat this. Do you get what I'm saying? And then fast forward, Eve eats it, and then he gives it to Adam. And then God is like, yo, what happened? Instead of Adam saying, yo, God, I'm wrong. Do you get what I'm saying? He pointed a finger. He didn't. From that moment, that's when humans didn't want to take responsibility.
Yeah, it's a wreck.
Because instead of saying, yo, yeah, like, obviously I was influenced by that, but like, I'm going to take the responsibility. Because people are always, what are they doing? Pointing fingers. Nobody wants to say, yo, I'll take the blame, I'll take the vibes. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People always want to look good in camera or like to whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? So in terms of that, do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like with Casper, I feel like even him, he should have said, okay, cool, this money might be too much, but like I have like an agreement. Maybe let's do like a 10, you know? I would understand you, bro. Because it's like, like I said, like I'm from the streets, so I understand how things in the streets move. Sometimes this homie might have, sometimes he might not have. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but like he wasn't even down to do that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like humanizing my calls, humanizing my texts. He's saying do whatever you want to do. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I feel like even that, you kind of also like fueling the vibes. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you also wanted like, if you were like a serious person and you're like, okay, I'm not trying to go this route. Okay, cool, bro. Okay, here, we see, this is the cash, but maybe let's do this. We work with a brand or whatever, Coca-Cola, whatever brand I'm working with, and then you could do the styling and then we just invoice it through you. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some stuff like that. Do you get what I'm saying? You could do something like that. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, I feel like sometimes
There's always a plan.
it's like there's always a plan to like solve stuff. But I feel like because people don't want to like be responsible or like, you get what I'm saying, admit, because nobody wants to look, nobody wants to be in the wrong anyway. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's
That's
like people
deep,
are not like, a lot of people don't want to like be responsible for their actions. Do you get what I'm saying?
Which is dope. I mean, but like you say that you guys sorted it out.
Oh no, we definitely did sort it out.
And I mean,
we
like,
might not be bros, but like,
But it's sorted out.
it's sorted.
so if I see him, I'm gonna greet him like, yo, what up, man?
Yeah,
you good? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. How? Cause like, you know, it's like, oh, how's the familia? No, we can still sit and like have a conversation. Do you get what I'm saying?
Come on.
I don't feel like you should like, everybody needs to kind of be your friend for you to have a conversation.
Yeah, true,
Like
true,
in a,
true.
do you get what I'm saying? Like,
I guess it was like a a big learning experience.
Yeah,
Like you said, for you
And
a lot of people outside you, they were like, okay,
yeah,
cool.
that's what I'm saying. But like, I feel like maybe people didn't see it like that. Do you get what I'm saying? People will always like kind of blame you, like, oh, bro, that guy. Do you get what I'm saying? Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you should
And
have done.
someone
Do you get what I'm
living
saying?
as saying like, why didn't you even sign a contract and whatnot? You know?
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying?
Things
That's what
like
I'm
that.
saying. It's like, for me, it's like, that's what I said, like the same energy that I would invest into Maloon's. If like you, my bro, do you get what I'm saying? It's the same energy that I'm gonna go invest into somebody else's.
Sure.
vibes.
But you've learned like how to get your coins now.
Yeah, pardon?
Like how to get your coins now. Like you've learned. Like yo, I understand that we're doing this as homies.
Yeah.
But yo,
I need to
I'm gonna
get
need
mine.
mines.
Oh yeah, man. But that's why it's like I doubt like I'll really actually do business with homies, man. You know, because everything always like goes
Yeah.
kind of south
Somewhere.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
either way,
So like, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
lesson learned.
Yeah.
but like, you know, that's what I said. It's like, if I'm your brood, I'm not really trying to make money out of you, bro.
Yeah.
We can like put our minds together and let's make money from
Let's
other
finesse
people.
somebody else,
You
yeah.
get what I'm saying? It's like you the talent. We can make a lot of money. So I don't have to charge you like a crazy price. If I know that like we're making the coins from the corporates, do you get what I'm saying?
Nice.
So it's like, yo, this, you know, I know like I'm gonna have to charge you a little bit for me to be able to like, you know, balance the vibes, but I'm not gonna go crazy if like I know your heart or whoever
Yeah.
you've pretended to be or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not in control because I mean people are weird. Do you get what I'm saying? And-
Very true.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's like that situation just exposed a lot of things. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like who's really like in my life? Do you get what I'm saying? Who was really
your
there?
corner?
Who's in my
Yeah,
corner? You
And
know
what they're there for.
Yeah, and that's what I said. It's like a lot of people started picking up sides. Like, oh, bro, we're just gonna side to him. Do you get what I'm saying? A lot, and that's what I'm saying. It's like the same people that are gonna side for Casper is the same people that are gonna crucify Barry. So I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
I see because
So
it's,
that's what I'm saying. It's like
you put it under the
yeah,
injustice,
So that-
injustice umbrella.
that's-
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like people are not accurate. So I don't get like my opinion or
same
information from like people. Like you know how we're gonna go A, I'm also gonna go A. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily have to go that because at the end of the day, if like you truly know who I am and my energy like stands for who I am. Do you get what I'm saying? Like which is like love. Do you get what I'm saying? Like spread love.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spread love. Like bro, lies always come out. Do you get what I'm saying? From gangsters to whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? Your day will come. Do you get what I'm saying? For the good and the bad.
Yeah.
You have to really reap what you've sown. Do you get what I'm saying?
Sometime,
So
yeah.
if you're gonna sow that energy, so it was the same vibe. Like I sowed that negative energy. Do you get what I'm saying? It exploded. Do you get what I'm saying? So, but like it was something that I also like kind of saw.
Yeah. Understood. Now, creatively, just to wrap up that, how are you going to move with this project? You know, the music is out now. I'm sure there needs to be like some sort of visuals. And
Yeah.
because we're in these times, I don't know how you're going to move show-wise. And because you're a fashion guy, we would expect merch. So how are we looking at extending the lifespan of this project?
Yo, actually, this project is crazy, man. Pinocchio is like, I like invested like all my energy into it. You know, that's why it kind of took so long. 2 years, you know, and I feel like everything that I want to do, perhaps to say, is like I want to do like timeless stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't really want to like kind of rush stuff into it because I feel like lockdown actually brought me like closer to like my passion. Do you get what I'm saying? And just being able to actually going crazy. Do you get what I'm saying? And being able to like also like create like. Like going like how I started creating. Do you get what I'm saying? Like with that same energy, like nothing can really stop me. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm gonna just do me. I'm gonna do like quality work instead of like the hype. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I feel like I did get caught up with the hype. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like that's why I even did a collection like called Very Lost. You know, it's just you know just about being like you know. Very lost in the, you know, in the scene, you know, which like really happens to like I feel like a lot of young creatives. Do you get what I'm saying? Because it's like maybe your energy is like pure. Do you get what I'm saying? And like you just got in the game, and it's like, damn, like what? It's crazy. But like I'm at like a space where like I'm creating for like the quality of it, and not like really the hype of it. Like just like making like quality product. So I am dropping like merch for Pinocchio Mode, coming soon, like maybe in 2 weeks or before that.
Yeah.
I could say we're like what 50% like done. But like I said, it's like I don't just want to like do like stuff like because like maybe I know I have the influence, you know, and then I'm gonna just take out some whack t-shirts because
just because of the
I have the influence for people to buy it. You get what I'm saying? I at least want to give you something that you like, because I want people to really want, like, you know, when you just fell in love with somebody or for who they are. Like, you don't want nothing from them. Do you get what I'm saying? So people just like love the product for what it stands for. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's where like I want to create for. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for the people that, the same way that like I still buy clothes from A-God Lean. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I can see like, okay, cool. This is the energy that is putting. This is the, you get what I'm saying?
You love
And that energy goes with my energy, because my energy is like, you gotta believe in yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. Like that's what it stood for. Like for me, like believe in yourself. Like,
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, like strive. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's like, and then again, when you sit with A-God Lean and how he starts breaking, how he thinks, you know, like, yo, everybody is in a way a god. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you can do whatever you want to do. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't like, so that's why I said it's like, that's why I love, there's certain stuff that you're just like, yo, I really click with this vibe. Do you get what I'm saying? And I feel like you don't necessarily have to like explain like why you want to, you know, like click to that. Like,
Yeah.
do you get what I'm saying?
beautiful.
Alright,
That's
dope.
beautiful.
So the merch coming soon. Visuals?
Yeah, a lot of visuals. We actually shot a visual this weekend, man. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right. So
No, man.
yeah, visuals. It's gonna be like a really dope, you know, where like I'm like slowly but surely, you know, because sometimes also I feel like we rush the process too much, and then there's just too much, and then people don't kind of really know what to choose from. Do you get what I'm saying? So like one step at a time, just like, yo, I'm gonna give you the music, you digest, but like the visuals are also coming like right now, you know, and just learning how to move differently, because I feel like how you move, like literally how you move will like determine like everything.
Yeah.
And like through my past experiences, it helped me a lot to grow and be able to like just move differently. Like let's say like I know like when I go back to do 3 a.m., I know like what type of way I want to take, you know, through like the mistakes and like that happened, you know. So I know how. That's why I said like I've kind of studied the market, how I want to go on about it, but like I don't want to like do like, cause like my team, they wanted us to do like a live on Friday, and I was like, yo, bro, that's a bit too much for people. Let people process the music, and then like the following week, you know, we can
Do the live.
The live.
Do the live.
Yeah, it's always
like,
better that
just
way.
like, you know, one step at a time. Like, and I feel like a lot of people like are under pressure. I don't know, for whatever reason. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm personally like, I don't feel like I'm under pressure, because I feel like I'm gonna stay creating, man. Like somehow, I feel like it's a God dream that is planted inside of us.
Yeah.
That's why you guys are doing what you guys are doing, even though you guys might not, you know, be happy at that moment.
Yeah.
But it's that God dream that you gotta build the vision, the vibes, you know, the picture. You know, that's why it's like a real artist never really dies. Do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
100.
Yeah, it's that vibe, the God dream. Yeah.
Hey, the God dream.
Yeah,
I think we could close it off on the God dream.
The God dream.
That's lit, man. I mean, thank you for coming through. I mean, we got the project, listened to the project, enjoyed it. and it's dope to get like insights on it as well. You know what I mean? So
Thank you, man.
It's out on all DSPs for those that haven't listened to it. That's the homie on
King
IG. Life was
DSP,
never the same.
Yes, sir.
Digital streaming platform. What's
I know,
wrong, bro?
Like just like for somebody who doesn't know.
Ah, come
like
on,
you said,
man.
it's okay. Like DSP, I'm like, hey guys, do I have to now get a DSP, DSTV, DSP? What's going on?
Nah, it's out there, you know, all of them. Tidal, Spotify, you know what I mean? iTunes,
Everywhere,
you know,
man.
everywhere, you know. That's the homie. Life was never the same.
You did.
Shout out
You
for
know,
coming
Didi
through, bro.
Monsta.
You feel me?
We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Man, I appreciate you guys having me here, you know.
Stay safe, sanitize, mask up. You know the vibes.
Can the nigga shout out his mom's head?
Yo, when he shout out his mom, it's done. You understand? Let me get my shout out.
And that's why I'm letting them get theirs out,
ahead,
man.
bro.
Yeah. Shout out to my moms.
Bless.